Hi, it's Nalan Wickramasuri here from medicalinterviewpreparation.co.uk. So we're exploring how you can plan your answers when you're given questions in a medical interview, and this is the third of four videos just to help you kind of understand or develop a system really for trying to plan your answers. Now, in this video we're going to explore the question, what could you sell in response to the question? So we've already established the topic of conversation. Now, given that's a topic, what could you sell in response? And this is a really powerful question because most people think about how do they get out of this question. Okay, they're not really thinking attacking, they're thinking just play defensively, just don't look stupid, okay, because that will be ultimate pain, right? So we try not to look stupid because we worry about things like that. But you'll never win at an interview from just being defensive the whole time, because when you start to think, what do I say to get out of this question, you start to just come up with sort of buzz phrases or sort of just generalities that really don't connect with the panel and really don't get your points across effectively at all. Okay, when you start to think, well, what could I sell in response to this question? Different thinking channels open up and different opportunities arise, because most of the time you have quite a lot of scope over where you take the conversation. And one of the things you must try and do is really just try and boss the conversation a bit more. If you've got a conversation that you can choose where to take it, you can choose whether to take it to your strong areas or your weak areas. So why not choose to take it to your strong areas? Take it to areas where you will feel comfortable, where you can mention things that will help them. And remember, skills aren't outcomes. Okay, so sometimes you'll get a question that says something like maybe something about audit, and you think, okay, well, I can talk about the process of audit, and I could talk about the team working things, and I could talk about the analysis things, and the presentation things, and the change management that came as a result of the audit. But not all of those are skills. Some of those are just outcomes. So team working isn't really a skill. It's kind of it's too general. There were sub skills within that, and you must understand what their skills are, because unless you understand what their skills are, you can't then talk about them. So, you know, within teamwork, and there's listening skills, there's kind of knowing your team, getting on with them, and the things that you do to try and get on with them. There's being very clear in the way you communicate with people. There's respect. There's all those kinds of things, and you will do things when you're in a team that make it work, and you have to understand the skills that you employ and use those in your answer. Okay, so just try and think, what skills could I sell in response to this question? So if you've got a list of questions you're preparing, I want you to try and develop the discipline to plan your answer. So go through them all and think, okay, what's this question about really? What is it really about? Okay, well, if that's what it's about, what skills could I sell? Okay, and just brainstorm very quickly all the different things that you could talk about. It's not that you're going to talk about all of these, but just understand the ones that you could talk about. Because what often happens is people think, oh, I've got a great idea, and they just go with it, and rather than taking a few moments just to think about all the things they could talk about, so they could pick the right ones or the most persuasive ones. Okay, so spend some time thinking, what could you sell in response to this question? Okay, so I hope this helps, and we'll come to the fourth video next. Just click on this link and you'll get there. Okay, take care, bye.